Our field may be moving off shortly. And here they come towards the first fence. Our field master's at the fence and over safely, followed by Fiona and Jigsaw. That's Chewy moving up on the inside, racing in third place, right behind Jigsaw. Thumper and Count Chocula are there also with Brookside Make Believe. And completing the field, Princess Pogo. At this stage, though, it's not important where they are in the field. They just have to complete the course and not pass the field master. Our field is now coming through the stretch, or will be in the stretch shortly for the first time. The second time will be for the results. Fiona has been right behind the field master from the beginning. Count Chocula and Thumper in the pink silks. Those two are racing in second and third place, followed by Chewy. Jigsaw in the orange silks with Brookside, Make Believe, and completing the field is Princess Pogo. Okay, race around her. Our field is slightly behind the field master. Thumper has now moved to the front. Moving up on the inside is Princess Pogo. Princess Pogo settles in third place as Thumper is followed by Chocula. On the outside, Chewy with Fiona there also. Jigsaw in the orange silk. And Brookside Make Believe in the yellow. They've gone out of sight briefly behind the tent. Our field master Sally Longley and her field now racing to the front third. Thumper leading in the field. Or actually Count Chocula leading. Thumper racing in second place, followed by Fiona. Chewy on the inside. As they drop out of our view, Brookside Make Believe completes the field. When they come back into view, they'll have one more fence to jump. And here they come. Count Chocula on top. Fiona has moved closer to the leaders. Thumper is there also, and here comes Jigsaw on the inside. The field will be released shortly. And here they come. Count Chocula in the pink silks with the black cap has the lead. Fiona follows in second place with Chewy. Here comes Jigsaw moving best of all in third place, but has quite a bit of ground to make up on Count Chocula. Count Chocula is on his way to victory here. Count Chocula, our winner, followed by Fiona with Jigsaw in third place. Be turning and heading towards the first fence. Modernly Millie, closest to the field master. As they race towards us, Modernly Millie on top. Looks like Babu might be in second place in the field. Over the second fence, Modernly Millie and Tommy Fenwick closest to our field master. Babu follows in second place as they race towards us, the first of two times to come through the stretch. Super Sally in the pink silks racing in fourth place at this stage. Again, at this time, the important thing is to stay behind the field master and to jump all of the jumps. Looks like Tommy Fenwick has his hands full to keep Modernly Millie right behind our field master. Daphne follows in second place. And Modernly Millie has taken back to the rear of the field. Babu going best of all at this stage. Cooper Sally follows in second place with Jamie in third. Still have got a good long way to go, but our field is strung out at this stage. And back off outside from the fence. Our field master comes back into view. And that's Babu and Olivia Sokar racing closest to our field master. Cooper Sally follows in second place, Sadie in third, Bailey follows in fourth place. As Modernly Millie has moved closer to the leaders again. And our field has gone out of sight with Trigger bringing up the rear. Our field now coming back into view. That's Babu racing closest to our field master. It's a long ways back to the others. Super Sally racing in second place, but quite a ways behind Babu. Our field master will be releasing the field shortly. Babu has raced all the way closest to our field master. Babu. And they have been released, and here comes Babu and the remainder of the field. There's Marley Millie making a bold move up on the outside as they race towards us. Babu on the inside. Marley Millie on the outside trying to beat Bailey. But Bailey wins this one. Bailey, Modernly Millie, followed by Babu. Appear that everybody is aboard.
All of you guys have served your
You've heard this before. They should be moving off shortly.
Buzz Hannibal got all your assignments. Obviously, we asked everybody please to hold off the streak if you're taking any kind of medication until the end of the day, and then we can have to probably encourage it at the end of the day. Patrol judges, if you have any questions about your assignments, come see us after we're done with the main meeting. Please keep your heads up out on the race.
Would appear that they're moving off.
No remounting if a rider's off.
Our field master is followed by Cosmopolitan
Come back here.
as the field jumps the first fence. And they come back into view. Cosmopolitan is the closest to the field master. Late starter has moved into second place in the field with Maloof Magic there also. Alto follows with Genie. Tefawuk and Squeaky Cece completes the field that's strung out a bit behind our field master. Would appear that Genie has been taken wide to be settled, as has Late Starter. They'll join the field at the rear. This is the first of two times to come through the stretch. Cosmopolitan, Genie being taken out to avoid passing the field master. Alto in the pink slashes on the inside, Maloof Magic. Tafawuk is there also with Squeaky CC, Late Starter. Genie moving up again on the outside, and Cosmopolitan completes the field. Late Starter with Genie racing in second place, or Alto actually in second place. They race down the far side and head towards the next fifth. Genie and Alto, closest to the field master. Genie right behind the field master. Alto follows in second place as they go out behind the tent. Genie closest to our field master. Maloof Magic now racing in second place, or then third. Genie races in second, with Genie second and Alto on top. They've gone out of our view again. They should be coming back into view shortly. And here comes the field master. Genie in the turquoise silk, closest to the field master. Maloof Magic follows in second place. And it's a long race back to Alto, who's in third. Our field master will be approaching the area where she'll release the field. Our field is spread out a bit behind the field master. Cosmopolitan races closest to the field master and gets away with the lead. Squeaky CC, though, speeds up on the outside and goes to the front. Squeaky CC on top, Cosmopolitan racing in second place. Here comes Squeaky CC and Ella Brophy. Racing in second place, Cosmopolitan. Late starter was third with Maloof Magic in fourth. The field is now lining up across the course. The flag is up. They're all in line and away they go. Henry Sang goes to the lead under Darren Nagel. Durham's Prospector races in second place with Touchdown Tony in third. Here comes Dechera up on the inside to take over third with Touchdown Tony in fourth, followed by Surf Classic as the leader is over the first fence. Henry Sang went to the lead at once, has about a length and three-quarter advantage over Durham's Prospector. Racing in third, Dechera. Heading now towards the next fence. Henry Sang and Darren Nagel still showing the way. Over safely, Durham's Prospector races in second place with Dechera. On the inside of Touchdown Tony with Surf Classic there. Also Handsome Hoyt, Golden Slammer, and Dora right alongside. This is the first of two times to go around. They're galloping up the hill now towards the fourth fence. Henry Sang has led from the beginning. Derwin's Prospector and Alice Mills stalking him from second place with Dechera on the inside, now moving up alongside Derwin's Prospector as they head towards the fourth fence. Running and jumping on the front end, Henry Sang. We have lost the rider at the first fence. As they race around the turn, Henry Sang has the lead. Durham's Prospector races in second place. On the inside, Dechera with Touchdown Tony on the outside as they gallop up the hill towards the fifth fence. Henry Sun has led from the beginning. Durham's Prospector is stopped in position in second. Nature moving a bit closer, not the fence to Chura moves in second, and nearly jumps to the lead. They race down the hill. We've got a Lost Rider, number 2 Surf Classic, I believe. Henry Sun heading towards the 6th fence with the advantage. Chura and Sean McDermott now moving to the front on the inside. Henry Sun coming back again to regain the advantage as they race behind the 10th. Henry Sun on top. Durham's Prospector in second place. Chura is third. One more time to go around. Henry Sun has led from the beginning. Chura on the inside of Derwin's Prospector. Those two are vying for second place and move to about a length of the leader. At least Derwin's Prospector does, who's now moving up alongside the leader. Loses some ground there as Touchdown Tony goes to the front. Touchdown Tony on top as they drop out of our view. Henry Sun, Touchdown Tony, Derwin's Prospector is there also. This is their final time to go around. They head towards the next fence. Henry Sun, where he's been most of the way on the front end. Touchdown Tony jumps in second place. Derwin's Prospector on the inside in third. Chura is brought back. Golden Slammer is there also, and Durr completes the field as they race up the hill towards the 10th fence. Henry Sun setting the pace. Derwin's Prospector right behind him, maybe a length and a quarter separates those two, and another 3/4 of a length back to Touchdown Tony and Eric Porras. Heading towards the fence, Henry Sun running and jumping on the front end. Derwin's Prospector is about 6 or 7 lengths farther back. Chura now moves up on the inside to take over second place and is moving closer to the leader. They've still got a good ways to go, so it's still anybody's horse race. Henry Sun on top. Chura running in second place. Derwin's Prospector in third. They race around the turn and head up the hill towards the 11th fence. Henry Sun still on top. Chura right behind him under Sean McDermott. On the inside, Derwin's Prospector down Tony now moving into third place. They jump in their order. With Henry Sun still the leader. Chura follows in second place. About a length and a quarter separates those two as they race downhill towards the crossing. And Chura falls at that fence. Henry Sun now all around on the front end. And Henry Sun many lanes above the rest of the field. Heading to the far side. Henry Sun, Derwin's Prospector, and Touchdown Tony a good ways back in second and third place. Racing towards the next fence, Henry Sun will be there first. And they're at the fence. Henry Sun still with a big lead. Derwin's Prospector drops back into third place as Touchdown Tony moves into second, but has a lot of ground to make up on the leader. They turn for home with only 2 more fences to go. Touchdown Tony with a lot of work to be done. Henry Sun has led almost every step of the way, and he's got a comfortable lead as he heads towards and now over the second last. Touchdown Tony takes out a rail, but Eric Porras stays up and they race in second place, followed by Derwin's Prospector, with Durr completing the 4-horse field, or the 4th place. Racing towards the finish now, Henry Sun. Touchdown Tony making a mild gig in the stretch, but he's no match for the winner. Henry Sun wins in hand. Touchdown Tony, Derwin's Prospector, and Durr. Waiting for Joshua G to join the others. Flag is still up. And they're off and running, and Adios Diablo goes to lead at once. Here comes Joshua G. and Sean McDermott speeding up on the inside to challenge Adios Diablo as they head towards the first of 15 fences. Adios Diablo, Joshua G. follows in second place with Canyon Road. Battle Array is there also. Door on the inside, Prime Prospector, and West is Best completes the field as they race around the turn and head towards the next fence. Joshua G. is setting the pace. Joshua G. on the inside in the front. Jumping in second place is Adios Diablo. Canyon Road with Battle Array alongside. Prime Prospector follows with Door there also as they're quickly over the third fence. Joshua G. setting the pace from the early stages. Adios Diablo and Ross Garrity closest to him in second place, and Canyon Road right off of them in third, with Battle Array moving up on the outside to challenge for third. Prime Prospector follows with Duro alongside, and West is Best is content to let the others set the pace as they race towards the fourth fence. Joshua G. on top by about 3/4 of a length, making a bit less than that as Adios Diablo went well over that fence. At the gap of maybe 4.5 lengths farther back to Battle Array, Canyon Road follows in fourth place. Here's it with Prime Prospector and West is Best. Galloping around the turn and heading towards the fifth fence. Joshua G. and Adios Diablo on the front end, racing as a team towards the fence. Adios Diablo, Battle Array. Now Joshua G. making second place and up to the lead. Joshua G. on top by about a length and a quarter. Battle Array on the outside of the Derek Nagel. Challenges for second with Adios Diablo. Adios Diablo remains in second place, about a minute and a half behind Joshua G. Joshua G. on top. Adios Diablo, Canyon Road, Battle Array. Here is there also in Prime Prospector with West is Best alongside. They race around the third. Adios Diablo and Ross Garrity now going to the front. Joshua G. follows in second place. Adios Diablo setting the pace towards the next fence. Joshua G., who's been on the pace throughout, is in second, about 3/4 of the length back. Canyon Road is moving up. And at the fence, Joshua G. regains a very narrow lead as Joshua G. about a half a length on top of Adios Diablo. Adios Diablo and Joshua G. on the front end. Canyon Road races in third place with Battle Array on the outside in fourth. Furious follows in fifth place. West is Best completes the field with Prime Prospector right in front of him. Over the next fence they go, and now galloping up the hill towards the next one. Joshua G. still in second place with Adios Diablo having the advantage. Adios Diablo, Joshua G. follows with Canyon Road and Jeff Murphy sitting right off for them. In fact, it's anybody's horse race, and it's only about 7 lengths front to back as they gallop up the hill towards the next fence. Adios Diablo and Joshua G. Joshua G. on top. Adios Diablo follows in second place with Canyon Road in third. Battle Array on the outside. Pure Dead follows with West is Best alongside, and Prime Prospector completes the field. Joshua G. and Darren Nagel now speeding away a bit as they race towards the next fence. Joshua G. with Sean McDermott up on top by about a length and a half. Adios Diablo follows in second place as they head towards the 11th fence. Joshua G on top. Adios Diablo follows in second place with Battle Ray on the outside. Canyon Road on the inside is there. Tightly bunched, galloping up the hill towards the next. Joshua G on top. Trying to get there on the outside is Adios Diablo. Canyon Road goes well over that one and jumps into second place. Now dropping back down third, Adios Diablo regains second place. They're all sitting behind Joshua G, who's getting the pace over John McDermott. Joshua G on top. Adios Diablo follows in second place. Canyon Road on the inside of Battle Ray.
Which one's a big match?
With a very slight advantage as they head towards the next fence. Adios Diablo is ahead behind, racing in second place. Canyon Road and Battle of Ray on the outside, making up ground as they race towards the next fence. Joshua G running and jumping with the lead. Adios Diablo follows in second place. Canyon Road in third. Battle of Ray is dropping back as Pure It is making up ground, has taken over fourth place and is moving well. Joshua G though has the lead with only 2 more fences to go. Joshua G in the middle of the course. Adios Diablo on the extreme outside. West is best. They head towards the final fence. Joshua G in the middle of the course. Pure It races towards the next fence with the advantage. Joshua G on the inside. Adios Diablo in second place. Pure It is there also with Canyon Road moving best of all. Canyon Road is now moved away from the others and is winning this one, going away by about 4 lengths.
Yeah, I had a lovely trip, just down the inside all the way and just taking my fences, and he winged the third last for me. And I got a lovely spot on the breeder going to the second last, and I kind of went a bit of the brave man's route going to the second last, and it didn't pay off. I nearly fell actually, and somehow he found the leg, and I thought I just threw away the race. But in hindsight, it kind of worked out. I gave him a breeder and pulled wide, and he went down absolutely winged the last and won as he liked in the end, you know.
And away they go in the Pennsylvania Hunt Cup. Mark Beecher goes to the lead at once with grinding speed. Drift Society follows in second place with Super Saturday in third, followed by Belly Leafin as they head towards the first fence. Grinding Speed will be there first. At the fence, Grinding Speed setting to jump with the lead. Belly Leafin follows in second place. Grinding Speed on top by about 2.5 lengths. Valley Leafin and Sean McDermott following in second place. Super Saturday on the inside in third as they're at the second fence. Valley Leafin now jumping to the front. Grinding Speed right alongside. Valley Leafin races in fourth place. That's Drift Society on the front end with Grinding Speed. Grinding Speed on top by about a half a length. Drift Society follows in second place with Super Saturday in third, and Valley Leafin races in fourth place. Heading now towards the third fence, Grinding Speed and Drift Society on the front end. Super Saturday and Gerard Galligan jumping in third place, followed by Valley Leafin, Even Hour, and Be Great completes the field, only about 7 lengths front to back as they race out into the country. Grinding Speed and Drift Society have set the pace from this stage. Super Saturday now moving up in third place. Valley Leafin on the inside of fourth, followed by Be Great with Even Hour completing the field under Darren Dangle. Racing down towards the next fence. Grinding Speed on the inside with a very slight advantage over Drift Society. Valley Leafin moving up on the outside of Super Saturday with Big Ray completing the field, Ballyleafin in front of him as they race out of our view. Grinding Speed has the lead. They will come back into sight shortly. Grinding Speed and Drift Society have been dueling on the front end to this stage. Grinding Speed still on top. Drift Society in second place. Super Saturday in third, followed by Ballyleafin. Even now on the inside of Ballyleafin, and Big Ray completes the field on the north. Grinding Speed and Mark Beecher on top. Drift Society and Sean McDermott sitting right over him in second place. Super Saturday has reigned in third place to this point. Ballyleafin follows under Mills. Big Great and Even Hour complete the field as they've still got a long ways to go. Racing towards the next fence with the lead is Grinding Speed. Grinding Speed on top. Drift Society right alongside. At the next fence, Grinding Speed jumps with the lead. Drift Society is there also as they race up the hill towards us. Grinding Speed has the advantage. They're racing now towards the 8th of 22 fences. Drift Society on the outside, Grinding Speed on the inside. Super Saturday sitting right up with them in third place. Drift Society with a slight lead, making less than a half length. They got it on the side. Drift Society has the lead. Super Saturday is eager to move forward under Leon Galley, but he settles in third place. Drift Society runs up with the lead. Grinding Speed follows in second place. Super Saturday. The front street rear end is Even Hour, Big Great, Ballyleafin. Drift Society setting the pace now. Grinding Speed is content to let him set the pace. He's only about making 3/4 back in second place. Grinding Speed in second, followed by Super Saturday. Even Hour and Darren Nagel now moving up into fourth place, followed by Big Great and Ballyleafin. Drift Society on the front end with about a 2.5 length advantage over Grinding Speed. Super Saturday is 3/4 of a length farther back in third place, and Even Hour will jump in fourth place. Big Great and Ballyleafin. Drift Society now on top by about 2.5 to 3 lengths. Grinding Speed going well in second place, as is Super Saturday in third. Even Hour moves into fourth place as they come back towards us. Drift Society has the lead. Drift Society, Grinding Speed at the fence. Drift Society jumping with the lead. Super Saturday bobbled a bit, but Galligan stayed up and stays in second place. Grinding Speed follows in third place with Even Hour. Be Great alongside Even Hour, and Ballyleafin completes the field. Going up the hill now towards the 13th fence, Drift Society and Sean McDermott have opened a very comfortable lead, making about 6 or 7 lengths over Super Saturday, and it's about 2.5 lengths farther back to Grinding Speed. Even Hour follows, Ballyleafin and Be Great. At the fence, the 13th of 22, Drift Society is on top by about 3.5 lengths. Super Saturday follows in second place. Grinding Speed and Mark Beecher in third, only about 4 lengths off the lead. Even Hour has now moved closer to the leaders in fourth place, followed by Ballyleafin, and Be Great completes the field. They race away from us now. Drift Society has dropped back. Super Saturday has taken the lead and is opening up by about 4 lengths. Super Saturday on top as they race around the turn. Grinding Speed and Drift Society there also as they go out of our view. Super Saturday now on top as they come back into sight. Super Saturday has won his advantage of about 3 lengths Make it less than that as Drift Society goes well over the fence and moves up on the outside. Blinding speed is there close up also. The first five are very tightly bunched, only about 4 lengths from the back in that group as they race towards us. Drift Society and Sean McDermott in the blue cap races in the middle of the field. Superstar, they race on the inside, and the other great winding speed is on the outside, drifting to the inside as they race towards us. Superstar, Drift Society right behind them, and winding speed is also even hours racing in fourth place. They're heading now towards the 17th fence. They race up the hill towards the 18th. Drift Society is on top. Superstar on the outside follows in second place with blinding speed right inside. Even our moving just a bit closer to the leaders at the 18th fence. Drift Society, blinding speed, Superstar, even our Valley Legion is doing great. Our leader, Drift Society, is going to race much the way Superstar, they races in second place, and even our taking over third place, blinding speed, dropping back and forth, followed by the leader and they race up and go around the third. Drift Society is the one to catch. Superstar, they races closest to him. Even now, looks like he might have been measured as they've got about a half mile yet to go. Drift Society on top, Superstar, they follows in second place. Even are moving up on the Darren Nagel to challenge his stablemate as they race towards the next fence. Drift Society, even are flew over that one and now is taking over second place. It's Drift Society on top, even are follows in second place, Superstar Day in third. Drift Society and Sean McDermott with the lead as they turn for home with only 2 more fences to clear. Drift Society has the lead by about 4 lengths. Even our races in second place, Superstar Day in third, and they jump in that order. Drift Society with the lead as they've only got 1 more fence to clear. It's Drift Society on top, even our trying to get there on the inside. Drift Society on the outside, even our jumps to the lead. It's being rewarded by a nagel on their way. Even our Drift Society, even our in the Pennsylvania Hunt Cup, winning by about 3 lengths.
One ring that's good.
Yay! That's it. That's the one.
Thanks, Darren.
The flag is up. And they're racing. Edwin's Last Hurrah and Zoe Valvo going to the front. Midnight Mac on the extreme outside, vying for the lead with Lone Ranger close up also. First time to go around. Actually, it's the only time to go around, and Officer Sidney has now gone to the lead. Lone Ranger races in second place. Call Me Mr. G in the bright pink silks on the inside as they race up the hill behind Officer Sidney. Lone Ranger and Kerry Bryan in second place. Gallatin County moving up on the outside of Call Me Mr. G. Following in sixth place, Edwin's Last Hurrah goes follows with J.S. Wildar. Midnight Mac on the outside. It's Nothing. Spirit of Shankly, and the trailer is Trap Hill Road. Officer Sidney on top. With Ledyard up, Officer Sidney with the lead on the backside, now owned by 3.5 length advantage. Officer Sidney, your leader. Long Ranger and Terry Bryan follows in second place. Gallagher County has moved into third with J.S. Wildar on the inside now in fourth. Mogoose races in fifth place. And on the inside is called me Mr. G. As the wheel races out of our view. Officer Sidney and Lone Ranger dueling for the lead when they went out of sight. Lone Ranger now on top by a little bit more than a length. Officer Sidney races in second place. They will be racing around the final turn and heading up through the stretch. Lone Ranger on top. Officer Sidney follows in second place. Gallatin County on the outside. J.S. Wildar is there also, but they've all got to hurry if they're going to catch Lone Ranger, who has the lead as they race into the final 3/16 of a mile. Lone Ranger, Terry Bryan on top. Officer Sidney follows in second place. J.S. Wildar on the inside. Lone Ranger has the lead as they race into the stretch. It's Lone Ranger and Terry Bryan on their way to victory here. It's going to be a photo for second between Tri-Bill Road Spirit of Shankly and Officer Sidney. That's the photo.
It was great. He's a really nice horse, and we've been training him for this race. It's a stepping stone to probably a couple races down at Gulfstream this winter. So it was a nice prep for him, and he did it nicely.